So right here I have 4 planters. These were originally $17.99 at Tractor Supply, and then they're on clearance for $8.99. Pretty good deal. I recommend going to Tractor Supply for some of your farm tractor gardening stuff. So these things are really neat. I thought it was a really good deal, so we got them. At the bottom they have little plugs where you can remove, so you can have drainage for your water. So we all have that. This is what it looks like on the inside. This is the outside. Pop them right out just like that. But right now I'm going to put them in there so I can get the dirt in there. And then each side of these we'll do tulips, making planting a variety of tulips in each of these, which will be used for bringing pollinators such as bees and other insects, that butterflies and whatnot. These are red impressions. These bloom in the mid-spring, so planting these in fall are a must. These ones are Carnival de Rio. These ones also bloom in the mid-spring. Good for planting in the fall, so they bloom in the springtime. This soil is raised bed soil, great for raised beds, and also why not planters. So they're not in the dirt, but they're out of dirt in these containers, so no mixing, has everything you need in there. So plant these, or not plant these, this, cut open. You typically want to cut away from you, not towards you, because if you cut towards yourself, you're gonna risk yourself, get injured yourself. You can choose how high you want to go. I'm going to typically go this high. You can choose how high you want to go. I'm going to go this high. Break up some of these big clumps. Because what you're going to want to do throughout the year, you can add more soil. So break this up. Very good. Look at that. It's roughly the same amount. Doesn't have to be perfect, but however you prefer, it'll be just fine. Typically want to have about 12 inches, and I'd say that's about 12 inches. Considering that these planters are 16 inches. So that's a good deal right there. For $8, otherwise $18 at bigger box stores, these would cost about $30. Check your planter. See this one? I want this on the outside. That way I can just pop it right out. Not enough for exactly, but 3 in a portion, that's pretty good. And you can keep this stuff around year round. If you're growing inside your home for other things, these are perfect. Perfect soil. Plus I'd load up on it. I want to load up on this stuff before the cold hits, like in our area where we get sub-zero temperatures, negative 30-degree wind chills and negative 40-degree wind chills. I would hate to be out at the store getting dirt at that time. Just keep it in your garage. So I'm going to do a variety. I'm going to make sure these two I'll have similar designs. These two I'll have similar designs as far as planting, about 5 to 6 inches deep. So I'd say about a finger That right there is about 5 or 6 inches. So I do on the edges and get some good planting in there. And these ones are going to be the Carnival de Rio. This one you want to have the tips pointing up. Okay. And it's okay if these fall off. These are just a coating, similar to onions. Alright. And I want to make a variety, so in the center is going to be my purple, and then around I'm going to do some of these orange ones. Here we're going to have the red impressions. This one looks so beautiful. Bring some great pollinators, which is what we need in our gardens. And then what we're going to want to do after this is we're going to want to add some mulch. I'm thinking probably add a little bit more dirt. Now what you're going to want to do on these is you're going to want to add mulch. Add some mulch. In these planters we have 2 varieties of tulips. And they're arranged certainly in this way. So go ahead and try your hand at tulips. Definitely if you want to have some beauty in your garden. Attract pollinators. Pollinators are great for your garden, and that they help pollinate your other crops that you want to eat from your garden, fruits and vegetables and whatnot. One thing I'm going to do with these is I'm going to place them on the top of my deck, and these are going to be used as weights to hold down a tarp on the top of my deck where I have my chickens below. I have my chicken run and coop and my chickens underneath the deck, so utilizing that space under my deck that normally is just sitting there with rocks. So I cleared out the rocks, placed my chickens, their coop and their run, food and water and whatnot in there. Right now they're sheltered for the winter, and with the exception of having the top covered where snow and the water that melts from the snow would typically drip in. So we're going to take these with a tarp, place these on the tarp in the corner areas. That way we have a secure cover on top, preventing moisture and water and snow from seeping into the coop. That way it provides some more extra shelter for the chickens, even though they have the coop under there. So these are going to go placed up on top of my deck.
Alright, so follow me up here on our deck so I can show you what we started for our fall stuff. It's really icy. So we have this tarp down because our hens are underneath the deck, so that's going to protect them from all that snowfall. But right here in these pots, we did some tulips, and those will be coming out and ready for the spring. And over there as well, we have some tulips in that white planter as well on this side. These planters that we have on the side here, we have some plants that went to seed, and it was more of the herbs, cilantro, some mint and basil and those things, and most of the time they went to seed this summer. So we're gonna see if any of those come back in the spring for us. Last year, all of our cilantro that went to seed came up in different parts of the garden, which was really nice because it was in voluntary cilantro, and we got to get that, so that was nice.